So we returned to West Virginia, and one of the first things that we went about was putting out our gear and putting things out in the field. Now, while Bud and Jen went up on the South Ridge, Angie, Deb, and I worked to put out trail cameras in our area and see whatever came about. Now, one area that was bothering us, it bothered myself, it bothered Angie, it bothered Jen, was this cornfield that's out behind the house. So I, at one point, grabbed a hold of my phone and just started taking video down in the area. And I would spend some time looking at this, trying to decide if there was actually something there. I'll let the video run its course. And in doing so, I did slow motion. I did a couple, video captures just of the immediate area to see if there was something there. Could I find anything? And, when you're doing that, you have to be concerned about, you don't want to zoom into something so close to where you get into the realm of what many people would call pareidolia, what I call actually artifacts, program-induced artifacts, actually. I don't want to go into that too much, but, pareidolia is something that should be unique to individuals, and not everybody should be seeing the same thing. If you're seeing the same thing, it's an artifact. It's not pareidolia. It's just whether or not it's a true artifact is the question. So as I watched through the video, I started noticing that between where I started and when I take a few steps to the left, there was a slight abnormality, for lack of a better word. You can see right there when I went to the left, now there is a shape there. All right. And I'm going to back that up 1 second and just show how quickly that, there's nothing there. All right. Pretty much verified. And what we're looking at is this area right here. I look away, look back, and now that shape is there. And I said, the video's there. This is whole video. Everything I have, I did whole video. So what I ended up doing was a collage of the area. So I'm able to put photos side by side and see if there's any really overwhelming or something that's popping out. I know a lot of people run out and start yelling, that's Bigfoot, that's Bigfoot. And, I'm not one of them. I don't know what this is. And my experience with cameras so far and the programming of cameras has taught me that sometimes the programming itself can cause, an artifact or something strange within it. The biggest difference is I might have taken like 2 steps to the left, and I looked to the right and looked to the back, and now there seems to be, some kind of difference there, and that could be due to the camera. It could be that there's something actually there. I honestly don't know. Now, as we work to put stuff out around the camp and whatnot, I had taken and placed one of my camcorders up on top of my truck just to watch out and watch that field. And this field does have actually a little bit of history to it when it comes to, let's say, footprints.
You hear it?
Sound like really heavy breathing. It just sound like there's an old falling apart that Gary pulled back there. It used to be out here. And he pulled it back there. That's what you see the Gary in there now. So he worked it out front. But what's beyond that, I have no idea. There's never been nothing. See, when me and Buzzy come out, he was too cautious. He was scared to venture out too much with just me, because if something happened, we're so far out with the cell phone service, just the two of us. Right. Right, yeah, it's like how long you gonna later before somebody brings the phone to you? And then you gotta find, then you gotta know exactly where it's at. You know that printer, Scott, that has the big footprint and has a little baby pen inside of it? What is it? Yeah, it was right after it had rained, and Gary had come out, and we found it. Like this. Can you pass that for us? Yeah, you get down there. I said, Bud, we're 2.5 hours away, and look at the freaking radar. And Gary's like, what do you mean cast it? What? I'm like, forget it, just take a picture of it.
Several very good. Yes.
Hey, you wouldn't put these in? Yeah, we had a wood like this behind me.
Well, there is definitely something down, like you said, down that way.
Which way? Down this way?
Well, yeah, it's gonna do that. Oil.
You put them back where we had them at last time, Dale?
This is the pond. This is the pond.
Yeah.
It's really overgrown now.
Really good.
Back around the corner there is where Gary and one of his
Yeah.
buddies heard chatter. He didn't know what that was, so he's like, I was like, what's the Chinese people coming from?
There's three
three ridges meet back here, and
Okay.
three of them. You better get him on camera there, Deb.
I've gotten a couple shots of his back before. It's fine.
What do you think, Deb?
It's a pond.
Pretty.
It is. It
It is a pond.
It is a pond. I understand there are good fish in this pond, so.
It is. There's some good fish in there.
Okay.
After the last time me and Bill was here, I seen his helmet. I was like, "Oh, he got me one." I just have to put it together.
Obviously, this is the barn. Okay. Bark Lounge is a nice touch.
Got deer ahead of us. Oh,
I guess not. It's just a couple weeds.
Top of the road.
Yeah, this is kind of what that one trail looks like. While we was out there, I did run this app on multiple different devices. It's called Spectroid. I've come to really rely on this particular app for, it's analyzing the audible frequencies and frequencies above human range. So this will actually record, well, it won't record, but it will let you know that there's something out there up to 30,000 hertz, which is well above human audio range, as well as above the 20,000 hertz. And when you get down below 32 hertz area, 36, 32, exactly what it is, into the infrasound area. And this app has been really good at identifying things that create an infrasound, such as car doors, some engines, side-by-sides, four-wheelers, stuff like that. And as well as having the trail cameras out that we set out, I also ran a night vision camera off the back of my truck, watching that field. Now, it came out to be pretty inconclusive. I didn't find anything of high value in it. So, but we were watching the night as best we could. And it was, interesting. Now, in the captures you are about to hear, and again, I use the word captures, it's not evidence. It's not evidence until it's been reviewed by somebody other than myself. I cannot create the evidence. Professionals create the evidence. Unless it's hunting or something that I can be considered a subject matter expert in. But all these are just captures. Some of them I do know. And listening to the audio, I know that there are dogs in the background. I know that there are cows in the background. There are definitely owls in the background. I've seen deer, and I know that deer are in the background. Rats. Rats are in the background, especially around the pond. You have muskrats. So there's a lot of animals in there that I know, or I have resources that I can go to, whether it's Merlin or iHunt or whatever library, to where I can identify it. But in these captures you're about to hear, some of them I can identify, and some of them that I think I have identified are kind of, they're bothersome because of location. So what you're going to see is you'll see the file number, the area, which is in this case is TOW. That stands for top of the world. It's just a nickname I gave for that particular area. The time, the file recording timestamp, and if I added volume or if I filled it. And I'm going to say it right now that I pretty much add volume to everything, and I filtered everything because there was complaints about not being able to hear anything in the audio. Some of this you may need earphones for. If you see, I'm going to tell you right now, there's whoops in here, but the whoops are quick. And it's just whoop, whoop, and gone. Every time there's a whoop, it's quick. Whoop, whoop. And some of the other ones are going to stand out. There'll be at least in one, pay attention to the CQT that's running underneath it. In one, there is a frequency that just shows up and it runs nonstop, and then it just disappears. And you can hear it in the audio, and that's how I found it. I'm actually interested in the audio. And there's at least one where you hear barking, and it's not the barking that has my attention. There's a call within the barking. There's a howl, a deep howl, and that has my attention. And then when you get to the end, like I said, you get to the captures that are just running on Audiolab, because that's what I have. I don't have a full audio program. I'm using Audiolab for my phone, and that allows me to do a lot to the audio, but I haven't figured out how to get rid of like the bug noises and stuff like that. When you get to that, you may want to put on some earphones, because there's some interesting stuff going on in there. Sounds feline, maybe. But you can be the judge, and you can write down in the comments what you think it is. And that's pretty much everything I got for you. Again, the whoops are quick. Whoop, whoop. They're that quick, but they're there. And again, does any of this prove the existence of Bigfoot? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Could those whoops be one of the owls? Because there's like 20 owls, and Merlin has barely scratched the surface on their vocalizations. In fact, if you're out there and you're doing research, if you're out there and you're collecting data, owls, if you're collecting and spotting owls, or you're hearing owls, you're able to see them, you're able to chase them down, you're able to get those recordings, Cornell really could use those. Because there are some different ones out there, screech owls. I've never heard a screech owl screech. They more or less just do through the night. And, barred owls have their vocalizations. I'm sure great horned owls have theirs. Great grays. The juveniles. Juveniles don't sound like their parents most of the time. And I have juvenile barred owl calls captured. So, but yeah, these are just captures. They're not proof of really anything. Audio can't be unless it's accompanied really with video. Or you have somebody there that, is a subject matter expert in audio acoustics of animals. And, the chances of somebody of that caliber seeing this video are slim to none. So, that's what we got. And with that, let's roll.